Walk round the compound, see some pretty tigers. Walk round the compound. Walk round the compound. Walk round the compound.
All right. I moseyed and meandered on that last one a little bit more than I thought that I was gonna. Usually it's the Thursday cast. That's kind of the mosey meander walkie talkie one. Just has more beef stew to it. So and it's just something to just kind of take note of. Not trying to, say like, oh, and it shouldn't be that way. Just, just like more of kind of like a huh. All right. Rasa. It's like she's got the sun over top of her. It's like hi. Kind of like, the pyramids with eyeballs in them and like eat pluribus and the things that a lot of the tinfoil hat people point at and kind of be like, oh, it's a sign. It's a conspiracy. But yeah, like it's there's the sun above Rasa, and that's the indicator of always be part of like a secret organization kind of thing. At least that's my interpretation of it. Hi, Sid. Hi, Sugar Pie. Okay, got things to do. Mall walking. Wait. Mall stopping. She's like, no. Isn't that okay? So she stopped to like kind of hang out at that spot, and there's nothing there, which basically indicates to me like this spot with nothing in it is more interesting than the spot right here with you in front. Sydney, is that what you're saying? Is that what you think? And she's going to continue to walk on. If she like stops, if she pauses and like sniffs at a spot in the fence. All right. That's fine. Okay. Now it's like she's getting the steps in. If she would have stopped and just kind of looked at that blank section of fence, I would have been sad. Yeah, that might be the actual shot. Because the other one like had a lot of the sun rays. Okay. Yep. So Rasa is the part of is the head of the secret society, but then Sydney's the head of security for the secret society. At least that's what I'm thinking. Jess is over here. She's playing catch with Diego. Hi. I don't want to freak you out. Okay, bye. he ran back inside. Sorry, Jess. I frightened your play. I ruined your play date.
Okay.
Oh, there he is. He's coming back. Oh, get it. Look at this little cute. Look at this little patootie. Jessica's coming up. She's walking up. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Aw. Does he like playing like kind of like hide and seek and I will get you games?
He loves it.
Oh, that's awesome.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, that's not
He
your
says-
bowl.
Food?
You ate your bowl.
You ate your bowl? Your whole bowl?
Ooh.
Did you take him to Panera?
Yeah.
You got them, yeah, nice bread bowl. Sweet. Hey. Look at that. He's got his moody rock star. He's just like testing out like, oh, moody rock star makeup. It's like, I'm gonna have like a black cross over my eyes, but it's gonna cover like my face. And then, you know, it's like, oh, cool. Cause yeah, you know, I'm into like symbols and like, you know, the meaning behind like idols and stuff, and like just how that like translates to our like consumer culture. And nice, my music. So I'm trying to make a statement, and like the you know, like covering my entire face with it. It's like. Symbolically, it's like how we accept, you know, like, we assign like so many like symbols of the divine, but into our lives. But for everyone, it's gonna be like different, you know, kind of thing. It's like, oh, like sometimes there's people that like they put like celebrities onto like this pedestal of divinity. And then like other people, it's like they put like the almighty dollar on it, and I'm trying to put a mirror up to the society to let them know, buy my record. But just like I want you to buy so many of my records. Oh boy, hi. Hi. That's a bucket. Oh yeah, yeah, it is. It is. Yeah. I don't know why I got reminded of, you know, like at different intervals of, you know, career doing like weather and weather forecasting, weather forecasting. One of the things that I would do is like manager meetings. But like airfield staff management type people, but that includes not just the people that it's like administrators and maintenance people and all of the people that are kind of involved. Hi. Oh jeepers, Krim. Melissa, cut that out. Don't let them know that I dropped my phone. I can trust you. I can trust you, Melissa. Don't let me down. And then cut the part out with me telling you to cut the part out. Because we don't want people thinking that I'm trying to hide the fact that I dropped the phone. Okay, cool. But it's not the first. I would, or it's like, oh, it's not just like, oh, sometimes there's different types of managers meetings. What I'm trying to say is like, you'll have, it's more, hey, like the business of flying kind of centric. Sometimes it's more maintenance centric. Sometimes it's like, hey, we've specifically got this kind of thing going on, so let's get a big top down kind of picture of what weather's going to be like. Now this is different than tailoring it to actual like specific, oh, this plane's taking off at this time and going to this place and going at this altitude. That's different. This is bigger picture, you know, type stuff. I would go and do those. And I like, there'd be times in the past where I went through phase in my career, yeah, where I actually did try to kind of, I tried to kind of just, at least professionally, just clean up my accent. Just because I'm like, well, I want to, you know, I want to kind of do almost kind of like a non-regional dialect, just so it could appeal to everyone and it could just come off a little cleaner sounding. You know, like, that, of course, if you look over here, there's a tiger. You know, that's not exactly, but it's like something more adjacent to that. I only did that for a little bit, and I'm just like, ugh. That's dumb. And then I actually I went even further. I'm just like, I'm going to lean so hard into Wisconsin. I'm going to absolutely, like, I'm so sorry. You can take the boy out of Wisconsin. You can't take the Wisconsin out of the boy. That's what that is all about. So I would even lean into it even further. And I would just go, and this is like, you know, a room full of, influential professionals, you know, within our ecosystem, within like what it is that we're up to. And, yeah, I would go in and, you know, like I said, like influence. So like they've got, you know, responsibility over, I mean, like many like millions of dollars, like they sometimes even more. Just a lot. It's a lot of responsibility that these people have. Very, very professional. I would go in like, oh yeah, you know, we're gonna, yeah, you know, it's gonna get windy. It's gonna get kind of blustery over here on Tuesday, and then I'm not even joking. Like I would start doing things like that. I'm like, oh yeah, it's gonna be a little bit breezy on Friday, but it's you know, not gonna be terribly too bad. You know, it just, there was actually one time like people would like, but people got a kick out of it. Like a lot of times, because it was like a weird kind of break in the monotony. I'm like, well, okay, the quarterly projections, and then we have the fuel expenditures and blah 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 blah, and all these types of things. And then it's like, then me, and there, yeah, we got you know, the weather is gonna be you know, it's gonna be like here, winds are gonna be out of the southwest. It's gonna kind of kick up a little bit in the afternoon, so you know, you might want to kind of put your hat down a little bit tighter. And there was one lady, yeah, she had asked me to like come up with a phrase. Hi Slade, hi Potato Head. Yeah, because like I would just say just like random stuff during these meetings. But I would also do it, like, this is the thing, it's like I would do it actually very straight-laced. So it's like, yes, I would thicken up the accent, but I wasn't giving any sort of like really, I was like sticking to the fact like I'm here to do a job. So I am going to do like the actual job. That's the other thing. So it's like I took the role serious. It's like I took the role seriously, but at the same time it was like I kind of, the delivery was flavorful. But I remember there was like some really bad storms that was expected, you know, over a period of a couple of days. And there's this one lady who would sit in on the meetings, and then we would like, you know, have very like different times we would have to like communicate on different tasks, or different, like, hey, can you send me this kind of presentation, or can you send me this this set of slides or something like that, or hey, I need this bit of info or whatever. And then we were on like the work chat kind of thing, and she had said like, if you could come up, can you come up with like, I don't know, like a food reference or something like that, you know, just like a weird analogy for food. And I'm like, what if I said that this weather's really gonna sauce everyone's spaghetti? And she's like, I would be forever in your debt if you said this weather is gonna sauce your spaghetti. And gall darn it, I did. I'm like, oh, well, we got some thunderstorms that are going to be kicking off at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. They're not going to necessarily be hitting a severe potential, maybe until about 5:30, but that's going to be overhead for the next couple hours, just kind of impacting the local area. So it has the distinct potential to really sauce everyone's spaghetti. So it's like, you know, one of those kind of things. And then as soon as because it was like during Zoom, it was like during like kind of high COVID times when we were doing a lot of telemeetings, and immediately, like on like a sidebar in the work chat, just like a bunch of just like, you know, laughy face cry emojis, fire laughy face, like from that lady. Yeah. Oh, stink face. Stink face. The stinkiest. This is the stinkiest of faces. Nice. That's a pretty good stink face. That's a good stink face. But I had been doing those meetings pretty consistently for a long period of time. But then something, like it was a scheduling kind of thing. I had to go do something different. And then like my boss at the time had to sit in on the meeting. So like, you know, still like just as knowledgeable professional, like just has like great deal of experience and is able to present information. You know, so not trying to say, well, I do so much better. Like, no. But it's like we got to the end of the day and like we finally had a chance to kind of link back up. And so I asked him like, hey, how'd it go? And he's like, oh, it went great. I talked about this and this and this. And then when I asked them if they had any questions afterward, they said like, yeah, next time you do it, can you do it in like a really thick Midwestern accent? Yeah. Whoa, sorry, baby. I'm sorry. Yeah, so I guess they missed you. And I was like, aw. Hello, Munch. Hello. I have to make sure to snuffle at you, otherwise Patrick goes into the comment section, goes into the Discord, and just, you know, angry face, finger pointing emoji, you know, the emoji where like the breath like puffs out of the nostrils, like That's what I get from Patrick if I don't snuffle at this guy enough. And then I have a bunch of snuffles at your big stupid head. So, I hope that fulfilled the quota, Patrick. He's like, what are we doing? What are doing? All right. Whoa. You're trying to like not, if you're trying to act unsuspicious, like you failed miserably. It's just like, I'm trying to think of like a good analogy. Where it's like if you turned around and like someone was just like looking at you and like holding a knife. And then you're like, huh? And then and they start like cleaning their nails. Like, I think that you had nefarious intent. I think that you wanted to stick that knife inside of me. Pierce a portion of my skin with that knife. I don't think that you're trying to clean your fingernails at all. Yeah. That's good. That's good blip right there. That right there. That's the stuff. Prime blips for sale. Homemade. Fresh. Not bleps. Actually, they help to capture carbon from the atmosphere. So it's very good for helping to mitigate harmful greenhouse emissions. Bet you didn't know that. If we could just all blep for the environment, we can do this. We can do this. We can make it to the next level, the next step. Well, hello. What? 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 What matter? What matter? You okay? Are you okay? Yeah? You have chats? You have chattiness? Chatty catty? Chat cat. You know, they got that Chat GPT, and it's basically, you know, it's already like passing SATs, and writing like legal briefs and stuff like that. It's just going to be a matter of time for it's coming for everyone's job. But like, can it actually accurately recreate like some of the wisdom that Yano said? If Yano were still here. I don't think so. There's no artificial intelligence program to date that could ever come close. Because Yano was able to channel a type of wisdom from like a different plane, a different place. I was gonna walk around to get a better angle of you, but I suppose this is a good one. I suppose. He's sitting there just kind of like, just mushing, just mushing his head. Just like, no, it's okay, we can make this work. And he's just, yeah, it's fine. It's fine, dude. What's up, bro? Hi. How are you? You're a good boy. Yeah, you're a good boy. He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Yeah. He is. He is. He's a good boy. Yuck, 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 yuck. Yuck, 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 yuck. So sorry. I yawned. That was so rude. Unprofessional. Bravo. Yeah. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Let's make it, let's do this. Let's make it happen. Very nice. My gosh, my gosh. Wow. Jeepers. Gotta put a warning label on you. Alright. Thank you for watching this episode of the Walk Around the Compound webcast. Hashtag Doorbest Award in the comment section below. Like and subscribe for all of your big cat goodness. And if you want to learn more about the facility around me, you can always visit the website carerescuetexas.com for more information. You keep them tigers fed. Big shout out to the extra fancy patrons. I see you. You are so fancy. And thank you so much for your continued support. And we'll see you next time. All right. Bye-bye.
Monkey's buttered toast. Munchie saw a ghost. Mika weighs the most.